I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy.
I like how I was like, no, give me a minute. I'm catching my breath. Go on, continue talking. Don't mind me as I'm like catching my breath. They're all looking at me. This is awkward.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
It is.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Erend Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
We get to choose how to respond to this. Aloy's not just gonna tell him or not. Clearly, she did not think of. I mean, well, no. She did. She did think of Avad, not in the way that he might hope, in the sense that, oh, tell Avad that I love him. No, but she did think of him, saying that he's gonna need protecting. It was more so to motivate Erend, that your king needs you now, so you better step up. But she was thinking of the king, so it's not technically a lie. I do want to say this one, though. Is that what you're really asking? Because, I mean, we know what he really wants to ask. Aloy, I guess, would want him to be a little more blunt. I don't want to be rude and say this isn't the time, because we could at least give him a little comfort. Our condolences for what happened. Yeah, let's just tell him this.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Yeah, see, we didn't lie to him. Technically, she was thinking about her brother and about Avad.
Don't let me delay you any longer. Meet Erend at the warehouse.
Got it. So, we're supposed to capture this guy alive. Obviously, Erend does not like this. He wants to kill him with his own bare hands. However, the peace between the Karja and the Oseram seems strenuous at best. Because although the Oseram did help Avad reclaim the city and strike down the Mad Sun King, they obviously still have tensions because of past histories, past wrongdoing. If we take justice on our own hands, the Oseram are not going to appreciate that.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Have we talked before?
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower.
The metal flowers?
It's made of metal,
Yeah.
like a machine.
Okay.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
So they're also aware of that triangular pattern. The way he phrased it, though, it makes it seem like there's more than just one pattern. I've only seen the triangle ones. But, okay, this vendor, he wants the metal flowers. We saw the other vendors for the other stuff, except for the metal flowers.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
I don't know. The metal flowers do contain poems of sorts in them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
That's how she
Of
sees
course.
it.
Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Yeah, Aloy would see, I guess, a relationship, especially one like this where, I mean, we know that she just worries, or he, they just worry for him. That's not restraint. At least I don't see it that way, but obviously from Aloy's perspective, she's always been free. She's always does what she wants to do. She would definitely see a relationship as the old chain and shackles. That is a sad way to look at love, Aloy. It's not like I had a chance with her anyways, but if I was in that world, my chances of swooning her have just dropped to zero because she would see that as a restraintment. Just because if it were to happen hypothetically and me being like, oh, Aloy, I worry about you going into those metal ruins and thinking the worst might happen, that maybe one day you'll go out to venture and never return to me. And she's like, you're suffocating me. And I'm like, oh, my heart just got shattered in two. Oh, Aloy.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like
Oh,
to discuss.
Aloy. Oh, he's got these components. I don't have to hunt them. I could just buy them. Good to know. Anyways, back to topic. We definitely need Dervahl alive then, because the Oseram wanted to deal with him instead, and if Avad takes that opportunity first, it's gonna look bad on him. It's not gonna win him any favor with the Oseram. So we definitely need him alive. I get it. And it's boarded up.
This is the place.
Erend?
You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
He put on his armor. Well, I guess he've always had it. He put on the helmets. That's not a good color. It's the blaze.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right.
It's a
I'll shut
bomb,
up.
all right. Well crafted.
Erend was like, okay, I'll shut up. Yeah! Like, are you sure that's not big enough for you, Erend? Yeah, it's not the size of, like, an elephant, but there's, like, 4 of them, and they're highly potent. It has a touch-sensitive detonator.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Oh no, does he have more up there? Let's not get covered in blaze.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Oh yeah, more containers.
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
I feel like it would have been better to do this mission during the day. At night, the bomb darkening the sun doesn't exactly work.
Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Are we just gonna push this? Yeah, push the blaze.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Better hope, pray, run like crazy. Whoa! Okay. Well, we live to see another day.
Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
Oh,
No way.
Wait.
To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
There are people inspecting this. Obviously, there was a huge-ass explosion, so they wanted to see what the commotion was all about. Like, on one hand, I feel like this would have been better to do during the day so that it could be a little more climactic with the sun's radiant light shining down on Dervahl as he sees that he failed in his plan. On the other hand, nighttime also seems like the opportune moment, because if we were supposed to foil his plan, presumably he would want this bomb to blow up during the day so that his threat could come to fruition. And so nighttime would be the best way to foil it, because he probably wouldn't be expecting it. Yeah, they're all talking about the warehouse. Oh, here come the guards.
Just you and a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity.
And this guy only cares about his opportunity. Investigate the area.
Blue tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Which way do they go, though? This way. There's a lot of people here. Oh, the sun is coming up now. Perfect! We can dispense justice on Dervahl with the sun shining bright on him. Perfect! We foiled his plan at night, and now we're gonna take down Dervahl during the day. Yeah, Avad is heavily protected.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
They're talking about what just happened. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Avad might be heavily protected, but he also has that sound weapon which paralyzes people.
Rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
No, not yet. I mean, I foiled their plan of the bomb going off.
Lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Behind the bookcase? Supply crates. Oh, does it go? Oh, it goes down. Yeah, so with Dervahl having that sound weapon...
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
He can definitely paralyze the guards. Plus, it looks like he's going through a secret way, so he's obviously not rushing Avad.
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Yeah, he's not rushing Avad straight forward, head on. He's not that dumb. They found a secret passage.
Dervahl.
I think he saw us. Wait, which way am I going? Down? Oh, I hate going down. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. Don't want to know what they were doing.
Oh my god.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's gotta guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Well, both of their rears are about to get rear-ended.
Well,
Oh shit, he found me.
Get your ass out of the line of fire!
That did not go as planned, but nothing is going according to plan. Not for me, not for Dervahl, no one. I was hoping that one of them would be distracted enough so that I could silent strike both of them. Stealth mode. But I got discovered immediately. That's kind of sad. But they're giving me some medicinal herbs. You know what that means? Boss fight time. And I definitely need medicinal herbs. I don't have that many potions. Well, I have 5 of the small ones, 2 of the larger ones. Oh, I probably should have stocked up on medicinal herbs before I came here. Fuck. Well, the game is giving me some. Oh, I hear the weapon.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Aloy's smirk.
I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Oh, Erend's here too. Trying to destroy this. Oh, the game gave me potions too. Okay, they have to recuperate. I'm doing this on my own.
This? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
and disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Incoming!
Whoa! Okay, that is definitely
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers.
Oh,
a savage
fuck.
is nothing.
Okay, that is a sound-based attack. He's got still help here, of course.
Can we finish this?
The game is giving me potions. And this guy really wants to kill the Sun God, or the Sun King, but I guess they're one and the same. Ouch. Oh, guys, I guess that's a reference to Ursa and now me.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
He survived 3 arrows to the face.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Well, I'm not just any ordinary savage.
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. You'll have to do better than that, Red.
Really? Those are 3 arrows to your freaking dome. Wow. That was anticlimactic.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Fuck. Well, Glint Hawks
Never
are
do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
So you're mocking Avad for having women fight in his place, but you're okay with having machines do your bidding? Glint Hawks are annoying, but they're not that strong. So
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Easy peasy, although he did say there was more. Oh, fuck. Crap. I'm missing. They don't stay on the ground long enough for me to strike them, though. Whoa! Okay, oh, it's the one that I just destroyed. I thought one of them was swooping down on me. Crap. And it didn't fall down. I think that should be it. Okay, what else do you have for me? Oh, there's another one. And it didn't fall. Well, kinda. Whoa! Okay, that one did swoop at me. Is that it? Talk to Dervahl. Yeah, they're annoying, but they're
Not too much
manageable.
already.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Erend.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead, and they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Well, he looks kind of pathetic being dragged off like that. Pathetic in a good way, because he doesn't deserve any dignified exit. Talk to Avad, Erend, and Dervahl optional.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel.
Yeah.
How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
Okay, so that also just confirms that Dervahl was indeed after Ursa. And obviously, there was no romantic ties between them, which, as I also guess, probably got under Dervahl's skin and wanted to exact his revenge even more. But I always thought it was stupid how people put so much weight on people's titles or economic standings, where you cannot have a prince, a king, a princess, a queen. No one from royalty is allowed to marry a commoner because it's seen as unseemly, or even worse. Hell, even between noble families, they're like, oh, this person is of low standing, of low birth. You need somebody with influence, with power. This is like they put so much weight on that, as he put it, they would even revolt against the kingdom if they saw that the king decided to marry an Oseram warrior. I'm guessing it's just an Oseram in general, but it's like, really, do you guys care so much? It's like, oh my god, somebody from my tribe is marrying someone else's tribe. Oh, let's raise the city to the ground. Like, that's just so dumb that people care so much about that.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Yeah, that's the one thing, is someone like Dervahl, with his intelligence, with his knack for creating things, he could have accomplished so much more. We saw that audio device, which I'm guessing is not a common thing. They probably never seen anything like it. It might be foreign to these tribal people. If he helped put that out into the world, like, just imagine, like, he could have made a lucrative career out of it. He would have been known as this famous inventor. He could have had it all, and he decided to throw it away for revenge. I don't feel bad for him, though, considering what Avad just mentioned about how some of the Oseram are very creative with their torture methods as well. If there's one thing about human ingenuity is that it's a great and a terrible thing. You know, it helps us create wondrous technology. It can also help us be very imaginative when it comes to inflicting pain as well.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I think it's obvious.
I think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames.
Yeah.
You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Wait. Okay, so I thought it was just because of the fact that she saved Meridian, she's a capable warrior. He could use someone like her to keep the city safe, to enforce rules, something like that, you know, have her be his, like, right-hand woman when it comes to enforcing laws or stuff like that. Like, that's what I thought, that she was going to be a benefit to Meridian with her skills. He could definitely have someone like her at his side and be incredibly beneficial. That's where I thought it was just going to be. But apparently, it's not just that. It kind of seems like he too has moved on from Earth. What is it with these people? Dervahl moved on with his family. I get it. People, you know, they grieve, they mourn, and then time passes, and then they still long for companionship. I still don't know how long it's been since Dervahl's family was killed, and Dervahl moving on to Ursa. Ursa just died. Is he really coming on to me now? We just found news that his beloved is no more. Is he really propositioning me right now? Like, you used Ursa? Ouch. I don't think he used her per se. Not in a negative way. Let's go down the middle. I'm not a substitute for her.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa.
Yeah.
A woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
Sure. I don't think it's gonna work out the way he's hoping it'll work out. Like, yeah, they can be friends, they can talk and get to know each other, but I don't think there's gonna be a romance between the two. Like, even if Aloy did have some feelings for him, even if she did find him attractive, the problem is she's an adventurous woman. She comes and goes as she pleases. She wants to explore the outside world, delve into metal ruins, do stuff like that. Plus, she's got the important mission of finding out who that woman is, who resembles her, and why she's being hunted. So it's not like she has time for romance anyways. But if she did, like I said, she seems like the nomad type. I don't think she would settle in this city, settle for this life. Avad can't come and go as he pleases. I mean, he is the king, but he's got a kingdom to run. So it just feels like they're just not compatible. So regardless, I don't think it's going to work out. Although Said, I'd like to get to know you a bit better, does sound better than just saying, hey, I want you by my side, and describing her the same way he described Ursa. Because it's like, wait, it does seem like you're trying to move on immediately. This is not right.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Got it, got it. At least we have an ally in Avad.
Shall we talk some more?
Oh, some other time.
I have to go.
I understand.
Erend is right here. Wait, if I talk to Erend, is that gonna get rid of the Dervahl objective? Because he is optional, Erend is not. So I feel like if I do the two non-optional quest objectives, I think the quest will end immediately. Okay, let me talk to Dervahl first, and then I'll go back and talk to Erend.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
Are you sure? Are you not being rage baited right now?
Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it.
So you're familiar with what a focus is? I mean, you might be right. You might be much more intelligent than I am. Aloy seems capable enough, but it does seem like she has to rely on the focus. It's how she was able to make that override device. When she used her focus, picked out the parts from the corruptor, added it to her spear. Maybe Dervahl could have come with that on his own. Doesn't change the fact that he's still behind bars. I am not. We outsmarted him.
Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait.
I could actually see that happening, though. He could be like a recurring villain.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a Thunderjaw lure in your bedroll.
Really? That's the best insult you could come up with? I've taken down plenty of Thunderjaws.
Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than two sticks and a string.
Yeah, there is that. The fact that I'm a Nora savage who got the better of him.
Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap.
Yeah, boast all you want. It doesn't change the fact that you are behind bars.
Riding machines? Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice. You're like a burr in a boot, you know that? Just so irritating. Hammer to steel. I hate you.
I know. I know.
Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out.
Well, Look, he's coming up with all these threats, but they seem so empty and idle. Maybe he will break free one day. He clearly lost to us today. Why is he so sure it's not gonna happen again and again and again? We could be the Batman to his Joker. He could be this recurring main villain, or I guess technically a side villain. And we'd get the better of him and put him in jail every single time. He's just making like empty idle threats, and they're so dumb. Putting a lore in my bedroll, making a machine that takes away my brains. Oh, the humanity. Unless he scalps me, then that would be incredibly devious. But if it's just a machine that undoes Aloy's brains, it's like, oh, the humanity.
By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
Is that it? He's lost his will to talk to us now. He's had enough. He's relented. Our savagery of poking at him while he's behind bars has gotten the better of him. I kind of feel a little sad for him. That last line really kind of made me pity him a bit. Just a bit, though.
Don't pass up these goods. All the best goods here. Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
Yeah.
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
You're also more mature than him.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
It's like Aloy is definitely more mature for her age. I know that phrase usually is a bit vomit-inducing when you apply that to like someone who is a minor. Pretty sure Aloy's like 18, 19. That's what I read. But no, I mean this in the whole most sincere form. She is mature for her age because of her what's the word? Not lifestyle, I guess. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. The way she was treated in life, you know, the way her childhood, the way she grew up and stuff, she kind of had to mature fast because she could only really rely on Rost, and that's it. Obviously, she didn't want to rely on Ross. She wanted to get answers on her own, and therefore Ross trained her. And the training wasn't completely easy. He had her fight machines on her own. Obviously, Ross was nearby in case things went south. He could be there to save her. But it still doesn't change the fact that he pitted her against machines on her own so that she could get better and stuff. So it's like she toughened up because the world wasn't kind to her. From people treating her like a leper, from the machines she had to face to train, she definitely toughened up, and I wouldn't be surprised if she missed a big portion of her childhood. So she's definitely much more mature when it comes to Erend. Erend probably didn't have that same upbringing, at least not when it comes to the outcast part. I don't know how he trained, if he trained as a kid or not, or if he started training as a teenager. But he had a bit more of a cushy life compared to Aloy. So yeah, I could definitely see him still being like that. Well, I don't know how old he is. He does look a bit on the older side, like late 20s, maybe early 30s. But I don't know how old he's supposed to be. I mean, his sister called him little bro, and she looked younger than Erend. But let's assume he's still in his 20s. You have those guys who still have that college mindset where it's like, hey, let's drink, let's party, let's talk to girls. Yeah, he's got responsibilities and he sometimes attends to those, but you know, he's not like mature yet. It seems like Aloy, despite being younger, is more wise a bit, just a bit though. But yeah.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Okay, so I mean, it's not all out of his system, but it seems like that's just how they roll. I mean, he said it himself. That's what Ursa would have wanted. I don't know if he's actually using that as an excuse for it's like, hey, let's drink. Oh, but because that's what my sister would have wanted. Definitely, she wanted us to drink. You know, maybe he's telling the truth. I'm gonna assume he is. The Oseram, I'm sure that they have that type of culture where it's like, oh, this ale that the Karja have, it's so weak. It's only like 10% strong. We Oseram, we have 20% beer. Like, they seem that type of people. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is how they celebrate someone. After all, celebrating someone's life over mourning their death is better for the soul as well. You would kind of want to remember your loved ones as they were. It helps with the grieving process. So.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
I already did. So try your luck. It's a bit fun. It does get a little sad constantly doing it. It's like, okay, Aloy, we had our fun. Maybe we should just leave him be. After all, though, what he tried to do should warrant some of that poking and prodding on him. But still, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's the type of person that I am. I mean, I personally don't have a vendetta against him as Aloy. Erend does, but Aloy, not really. She just helped out a friend, so I guess she has no reason to ridicule Dervahl as much as we were doing, but Erend definitely does. So just go down there, talk to him a bunch of times until he gives up, and then continue to talk to him a bit more. Maybe it'll help you get out that frustration out of your system.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
That is kind of adorable.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Okay, that was a sweet exchange towards the end. I think compared between Avad and Erend, I feel like Erend has a better chance with Aloy. I still don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, between the two, Erend has a bit more of a chance. Whereas Avad, I feel there's a 0%, a 0%. Maybe there's like a 5% with Erend. So see, it's still more than Avad, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know if Aloy really has time for romance. I don't know if she even considers that a possibility. We just heard her talk about how she feels relationships might be restrictive because there's somebody who's worrying about you now, and she might feel suffocated from all that love. She's not used to it. She had Rost, but she never had somebody else, like people around her age, maybe a bit older, where she got used to the whole, you know, socializing and the whole puberty thing, seeing your hormones go out of whack and trying to find yourself. She was just focused on one thing, winning the proving, so that she could get her answers. So she's not acquainted with all that. So I don't think Aloy is the type to settle down, at least not right now, maybe in the future. But yeah, there's so many people eyeing up Aloy. I don't blame them. I am too. But see, at least I'm self-aware enough that if I was in this universe, I would reject myself already beforehand because I'm like, yeah, she's too good for me. But it is a sweet interaction that they're having, at least here. It was like, hey, you might get a minute of my time, maybe even two. And he's taking it in stride. He's like, hey, look, she likes me. She's giving me more than just 1 minute. That's more than other guys get. But yeah. Avad, though, that one was definitely weird compared to Erend. As Erend put it, you know, he's single, he's a bachelor. He saw a pretty girl in a hidden village in the middle of nowhere. He thought he could riz her up, as the kids would say. With Avad, though, he had someone special. He found out that she was alive, then she died just as quickly, which was a cruel twist of fate for him. But then he's like, hey, it's almost like he's like, oh, the position is now vacant. You want to fill it, Aloy? And it's like, yeah, this feels weird. Like, I don't like this. And I'm not even Aloy. I'm not a girl. So I can, and like, even I felt uncomfortable in Aloy's shoes the moment he was doing that, because it's like, yeah, that's a bit too quick. But Aloy set him straight. At the very least, we chose the diplomatic choice. Anyways, this is where I'm going to end the episode. This was some quest. I think I'm going to be chopping this up into 2 parts just because I've been recording for a long time and it's going to be a lot easier for me to edit this whole thing. But so much has happened. We just finished saving Meridian. It doesn't seem like we're going to be talking to Avad or Erend anytime soon, because the way they said their farewells, it makes it seem like, yeah, this is gonna be it for a long time at least. Like, we're not gonna do anything involving them story-wise. We still have that quest to go to Maker's End, I believe. However, there's still a lot of side quests around here, so I think I might finish out the side quests then in the next episodes before I focus back on the main quest again. Just help out the people of Meridian and leave a good mark, a good impression on this place, and then see where our adventures takes us off elsewhere. Oh, there's also that one side quest way back near the Karja Nora borderland, so I should do that as well. Maybe I could do that one after Maker's End, I don't know. But there's the glyphs that I need to read. There's 2 glyphs that I need to read. I also wrote down a data point that I need to read. I don't understand what that data point really says too much, but it had the words Zero Dawn in them, which is the name of this game. So I thought that was interesting. So I was like, let me read that data point. I'll do that in the next episode. Like I said, I've been recording for way too long, and I'm hungry. And you know, so that'll be for the next episode. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.